Okay, guys, this is currently Euro USD, and then I'm already on this. I have $1,000 here. This is $1,000, $1,500. It was around $2,000. I have to pull out $500 for this particular one for this particular trade. Okay, I'm going to be risking on this account right now. I'm going to be over risking. I'm going to go into positions until it gets to what? Until it gets to uh, uh, um, my limit. So let's go. Let's go. So I've entered just it's still loading. This is MT4. That's why I actually prefer MT5. Prefer MT5 to all. You can see it's taking some time to load. Okay, here we are. I'm currently on one position with 0. What with a mini lot size, which is what 0.50. So I'm going to go into more position until I get to my limit. So I'm going to keep on selling until I get to my limit. Okay, so I only allowed to enter just a standard lot size, which is what one lot size on this $1,000 five. Okay, so let's see if we can go into 0.20 if they will allow it. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so this particular trade is actually, if you look at my screen currently, okay, they actually allowed it. They allowed it. So we're going to go. Let's try 0.10. Okay, this is actually a mini lot size. They allowed. So let's try again. If they're going to allow. We're going to go get. Okay. Let's try. Let's go to 0.05. Okay, this is a micro lot size. So let's go again. Let's go into one more position. Okay. Okay, not enough money. So we're going to see if this is going to play out well. You can see here in the chart, this sell is going to fall. I have what my analysis actually what had actually agreed to this particular trade in line with my strategy. So I'm going to explain to you how this is possible, how you can get trades like this, how you can get such trades. Just a trade for a week is actually enough. If you know what you are doing, just one trade a week is actually enough. You don't have to trade every day, and you don't have to trade every pair. I've been waiting for this particular trade for some time now. Okay, you don't have to do what you don't have to be trading every day or every minute. Okay, so understanding your strategy, having discipline, following this thing consistently, it is what make you profitable. Okay, for example, this week today is Tuesday, and this is the yesterday I actually did not trade because this guy was doing some corrections. You can see it was moving upward. I did not take the buy because I love riding the trend. I love following the trend. Okay, before I explain further, let us hold on. Let's see what this guy will produce for us, and let's see what comes out of it. Okay, so let's see how many pips we are going to get from here. As you can see currently, here we are currently on some few pips here. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, let's watch. Here we are. This is after some days. Okay, you can see it on the screen. Are you seeing? This guy has hit our take profit already. Are you seeing this? We actually hit our take profit. Okay, this was our entry zone. Okay, as you can see right here, this is the $1,500. Currently, we are on 2,000 or $2,000 plus. Okay, so this is very possible. Let me show you what I did. You can see from here. You can see I actually added more positions because since the trade continued going down, my leverage keeps increasing. That is forex for you. Okay, this trade keeps falling down. That means I keep having more profit. My leverage keeps increasing. And so this morning it actually hit our take profit. I also took that signal. Let me show you to make you understand that this thing is actually a business of mastery. Okay, people call trading gambling, but that is actually a very big lie. That is a big lie. This people, this is it here. Are you seeing this? I actually still gave this signal. Are you seeing it? I dropped the signal that same day. Are you seeing? So you just hit our take profits on the signal room right here. Okay. So how did I actually get this particular trade? So I'm going to explain to you. Just hold on. First of all, this is Euro USD. Let me take everything off the screen for better understanding. Okay, just hold on. So you can actually get the whole picture. Remove all drawings. Okay. So watch closely. So all the way from here, this guy did give us a massive sell. I also took this sell. As I keep telling people, you don't need the whole strategy on earth for you to be profitable with what you have already. Trust me, if you can define it and be patient, trade it with discipline, you can make consistent profit. Okay, this was the first movement, the first massive sell that occurred, breaking below all the regions I expected not so. Okay, this gave me a hint that yeah, this is about to start. Then I have to actually draw out towards my support and resistance zone. Okay, here was actually a good resistance zone, although it did not touch here exactly. But if you draw it, if you actually trace it with a with a line chart, you will see that this guy actually touched this region here. Okay, so this line chart actually take out the noise, and then what happened? I took the signal at exact this region in collaboration with my strategy, though. Okay, then in with discipline. Okay, when this guy started falling, I added some few positions. So when it continued falling down, it kept on falling. I tried to do what I tried to add more positions, leveraging on it. As I said earlier, I was going to flip this account just like this, just how I do the static account, okay? And I flipped this Euro USD. Then let's check the daily time frame. There's something I want to show you, okay? So just be patient. This is the daily time frame here. You can see the daily, see what it has been creating, impulsive, more like impulsive correction here. Okay, so there's high probability that this guy is going to come down here before it does this movement back upward, or even break below this region. Okay, and there was a news that actually came out that gave me the mind to trade this particular thing, because forex trading is all about you adding the news and then technical analysis. Okay, adding these two together will make you actually ahead. You get? So that was what I saw. One then this guy created this on 30 minutes. Just hold on. When that news was created, sorry, 30 minutes. When that news was created, as I keep telling you guys, you don't need to be searching or scotching around for you to be a profitable trader. No, 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 not at all. Okay. So when that news actually happened, that was when this guy drastically dropped down. Okay, when this guy dropped down, that gave USD more strength, and I expected this RSI to keep on falling. Okay, and now it has done before already. This guy is going to definitely come to this region before falling back again. Okay, even with support and resistance alone, trust me, you can make good money from trading. You don't have to keep running about gathering all the strategy on it for you to be profitable. Not at all. Okay, work with what you already have. Start working with what you already have. Start practicing with what you already have. This alone is what you took, and discipline is very important. This is the only trade I took this week, and this is enough for me. Okay, I don't have to take it as a professional trader. You don't have to trade every day. Okay, you should be patient enough to wait for trade and patiently wait in trade. Okay, so go out there, work on yourself, and be that profitable trader. Okay, and I just withdrew $500 from the account. Okay, so don't just trade there, trade and withdraw. This is enough for the week. Although I got over 900 from that particular trade, but I'm pulling out $500. Okay, so just trade and withdraw. Okay.